Hello, welcome to How to Play Fortune's Favor, a game for one player. Now, the ancient Greeks had a goddess of fortune, which eventually the Romans took, but the ancient Greeks also had a polar opposite known as Nemesis, whose job was to punish over prosperous men. And the ancient Romans would eventually use fortune to tell young men that fortune favors the brave and that they should definitely go and fight on behalf of the glory of Rome as soldiers. And eventually, this would extend, of course, to explorers as well, because, well, exploration happens to be extremely dangerous. You're going out into the unknown, the elements are against you, and you could lose everything: treasure, life, fortune. It was very, very formidable to go against nature. And with the ancient Romans and the ancient Greeks, the polytheistic societies had gods competing against each other, so going out there, you might upset Neptune and he might destroy you. And I don't want to be too Eurocentric, so here's an African proverb that when the elephants fight, it's the grass that suffers.
You're talking like a song from The Lion King. Stop that. It makes no sense.
And so we wanted to think of ourselves as people that if we went back in time, we'd be brave warriors, we'd be brave souls, and we'd be able to overcome these challenges. We want to think of ourselves much higher than we really are. Truth is, though, let's face it, we're cowards. We're not this guy. We are scared of everything. In the modern world, we don't have adversity, we have inconveniences. What's the adversity in the modern world? It's the fact that I can't win a single plush out of this machine. No matter how hard I try, I just cannot seem to win. That sense of failure is just what motivates a lot of us just to give up in society. So, I want to have a game today that favors the poor skill set of those of us who just can't win at the claw machine. And that's why I'm going to show you a game today that you most likely will win. So we're going to play Fortune's Favor. You'll take a single deck of cards and you'll take the aces out. You'll place them face up. Now I'm using a scan deck, but you can pretty much use any deck. We're going to deal out 12 cards face up, as we are doing here right now. And what's going to happen with this game is that we are going to have to build on the tableau on those 12 spaces in suit in descending order, and we will have a discard pile where we take one card at a time from the draw pile, put it face down, and then we could use that. So I happen to have some good fortune on me to start this game. I had the 10, 9, 8, 7 in spades, and I had some other moves that I went ahead and made. Now, you don't have to play the discard onto the empty tableau. You can reserve it. You can reserve it for later, save it for later. You are moving one card at a time, so one thing to be aware of, you need empty spaces within the tableau in order to facilitate card movements of multiple cards going onto the same suit. Now that King of Clubs, I'm going to hold off on because I can't remember, did I have a 10? Yeah, I had a 10, so I'm going to go ahead and redo that, build it over here, I guess. And I'm just going to keep going, so I cannot place that king yet. I have 4 open spots, but that jack I can place. So back to doing the same amount of work we just did. We're going to take that 10, put the 9 on, put the 7 in another blank spot, then the 8, then the 7. As long as I have enough empty spots, I have maneuverability, and I should win this game. Although it is possible to lose this game if you're just not particularly skilled, it could happen to you. So using the scan deck gives me a slight edge because I can see the next suit of the card, but doesn't tell me much information. Honestly, it does not really make a difference in this game because playing with the regular deck of cards, you're just as likely to win as you are with this deck. It's virtually the same. Really just the odds overwhelmingly in your favor. That's why it's called Fortune's Favor, because when Fortune's in your favor, nothing can go wrong. You have all sorts of good luck. And that's the thing, is Nemesis has been defeated here, and nothing bad could possibly happen. It's an enjoyable, relaxing game in which there is no worries about impending doom or failure. You can just play this game knowing full well you're going to overcome, you're going to win, and it's pleasant. It's fun. Well, it's not really a challenge either, but challenges are for another day. As far as we're concerned today, this is a day of relaxation. We're on vacation. Well, not really, but we want to be on vacation. So we're going to play this game and relax, enjoy life, and we're just going to keep moving one card at a time until we can figure that we can make the moves necessary in order to facilitate all our desires with these cards. Okay, there we go. We put all our diamonds in the same pile, so we're really improving on space. And that's the name of this game, is just keeping space alive, moving one card at a time, and eventually having everything open to where we can get all the cards to where we want them to be. And pretty simple. Other than that, easy game. There's just no way we're going to fail this. So I'm really taking an extreme risk now. I'm moving that king of clubs right over, and now we're just moving one card at a time until we can have each card in the club suit on the same pile, and we have accomplished that. So if we can maintain that, we're going to win this game. There's no reason to lose this game with this simple strategy. It's just a matter of keeping yourself aware of what this game looks like, what it's going to do, how it's going to play out, and where to optimally strategize placing your cards, when to place a card, when not to. Very, very simple, but the first time you might play it, you might forget that aspect of it, and you might put too many cards on the table. You can't move anything. Then you will lose. And other than that, though, this is a game you're mostly going to win if you watch this video and figure out that movement strategy. Other than that, we now have 3/4 of the cards done. We are going to win this game. It's just simply a matter of flipping over cards and placing them one at a time until we actually complete all the suits. And we have done so, and we have won. So yay! And so if you'd actually like to play card games like this in public, or well, not like this, it's solitaire, but you can play solitaires in public, come to our subreddit card game meetups, post your city, what public place you want to do this at, what games you're willing to play. Click under the show more in the description. You'll get a link to that subreddit, as well as other YouTube channels that I enjoy, the music, the rules, anything else pertinent with this video, and a link to a Discord server where we talk about card games all day, every day. It's a very fun place, and you should be there too. Get on your rotary telephone and try to dial a number and ask your friends if they want to play cards. They might say yes, they might say no, but sometimes you need to be the one to make that call. Do like and subscribe and share these videos with friends and family that are interested in card games, and do go to the community tab in this channel and vote on this month's poll. And I'd like to thank today's musician, and I'll see you next video.